Hello, everybody. It's Sabre Wolf, and welcome to another edition of Friday Night Dice. Before we get the rest of the crew jumping in here, I want to point you guys to something I've been doing the last couple nights, or yesterday, basically. I made 3 videos. 2 of them are out already. That is, I'm doing a breakdown. I'm calling a D&D breakdown. I'm breaking down this book over here, Tadori Reborn, doing some of the subclasses. Broke down 2 of them. The Barbarian and the Barbarian and the Bard. Also broke down the Blood Cleric. That'll be coming out on Sunday. So look for that, and I'll be breaking down the rest of them. I think there's 9 subclasses total. So I got 6 more to go. I have to make here. Got this Winter Storm coming up here tonight. So we're not going to be able to get to them tonight, but I did make at least 3 of them. Put them out there. So again, 2 of them are available, and I got 1 more coming up on Sunday. So without further ado, we're going to grab the rest of the gang here in a second. As soon as I find my mic so I can cue in everybody else there. There we go. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hey.
Howdy. Still waiting on Leo, but
Yep, that's fine.
That.
So yeah, like I said, check those out. I know I put them in Discord. I don't know if you guys saw them yet. The breakdowns I was doing.
Yes, I haven't gotten time to look at them, but yeah.
Yeah, so I figured I'd give that a try. So not too bad. So far so good. Yeah, I stayed up until like I was up until 3 o'clock in the morning making those last night. So
Nice.
and I got another late night tonight because right after our session, I am driving to a hotel. So
I got the new Pokemon game, RCS Legends or whatever. I'm blanking on the name right now.
now,
I've been playing that a lot.
so is it real? Is it like you still have normal Pokemon battles? Or are you just like randomly throwing balls at Pokemon? Because I saw some of the video footage of that. Like how close to old school Pokemon is it? You know,
It is very different.
it is very different. Okay.
So, I mean, you do have like old school Pokemon battles. That's still a thing, but it seems to be very different as well. From what I can understand, um, there isn't any evasiveness boosting stuff or whatever, and there isn't any like speed boosting stuff. Also, if you're fighting Pokemon in the wild, you have a chance of fighting multiple Pokemon versus your one at a time, which is interesting. Sleep and other status effects work a little bit differently. One thing that I would have to mention is make sure to look at whatever your starter is. Make sure to look at the end evolution before you actually pick it, because I chose mine, the Rowlet, thinking I was going to get Decidueye, which I didn't get Decidueye, but it's completely different. It has completely different typing.
Wait. Decidueye is not at the end of the evolution chain?
It is, but it's like it's a different variant. It's not grass ghost.
What is it?
It's grass fighting.
Oh, for Pete's sakes.
And it looks stupid as hell, in my opinion.
Because I'm looking at the other starters, I'm like, oh, well, thank God it can start with Rowlet, because you can get Decidueye, or Decidueye, whatever you want to say it. But, oh man, come on.
Yeah, I would have picked Cyndaquil otherwise, because Decidueye was the only one that was dual typing at the end, but considering that A, it looks stupid in my opinion, and B, it's only grass fighting, But yeah. God damn, how long does it take to get a snack?
I don't know how big his depends on how big his snacks is.
Well, he's the one that like has the same chicken pasta whatever meal it is on every Friday before our session. So, which I'm eating quick right now. So,
Hey,
speak of the devil.
Hey,
Howdy.
Hey,
how you doing?
Good. How you guys doing?
Doing all right?
Good.
you're doing okay.
Good.
All right, we can get started.
Yay.
So last
let me-
session, you guys ended off in Yartar, I believe.
Yes.
Yes.
In Yartar, got a couple of magic items. Refused to help the people of Tribor.
We're on
Yeah.
Fandolin town in front
That's
of us.
Vandalin there.
Close enough.
What's Mandolin?
Yeah, that's what we're looking at.
Oh, did I move you to the wrong? Whoops. Yep, I moved
Yeah.
you to the wrong map. My bad. And still heading on your way to Silvery Moon. Is there anything else that you would guys like to do here in Yartar?
Nope.
I don't think so.
No.
Should I roll my 2 portent dice?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, here we go.
Depending how far we get, it might not come into play, but you never know.
It's every day, right?
Right.
That's a 3
Ooh, nice.
and a 13.
Could be useful still.
It can be for either helpful or hurtful.
Did anybody have any objections about the scroll trade? It was a second level blindness deafness scroll for a first level protection from good and evil.
Nope.
Nope.
Sean, did you want that scroll? Like I already have one.
Nope.
Are you sure?
It's a DC 13.
Well, it's protection from good and evil though. Like I traded the DC 13 blindness deafness.
Oh, protection from good. I'm not getting attacked as often as you are.
Fair. I
What
don't.
you do, you get hammered.
Well, no, when I do, I have a better armor class.
And I
Because
figure
you
with your
never.
concentration, you might want to do like the staff or something.
For my. I'm not concentrating all that often.
No complaints from me. I will take the scroll. All right.
All right. Well, start heading over to Silvery Moon. Let's see how far that is. You guys still have your carts or whatever.
Yep.
Bumpadita, bumpadita.
320 miles.
Happy
Going 48.
trails to you.
We're doing 50 miles a day.
Is it 50? Okay.
No, we're going
Okay.
faster than that now. Because remember, my horse gets the bonus too now.
Yes, his horse is now faster as well. It's but only slightly.
Excuse me.
Whoa!
Pleasure.
Sabre, did you want that scroll? I assumed Paul and Sabre would not want it, but
What was the scroll again?
it's protection from good and evil. It's a first
Nah.
level spell. It's a very good spell.
I have other things and other actions to do in my turn. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, all right. So Sabre's new ability increases our travel pace from 48 miles an hour to 55
Okay.
for 55 a day.
So we're highway speeds now, baby. We're highway speeds.
Highway
Looks like you get there in
Well, highway
6
speeds.
days. Then.
I don't know about highway speeds. 55 miles a day is
Okay, don't give me that Texas 85-mile-an-hour speed limit crap, okay?
Flip Clap still has to power down.
But yeah, you should be able to get there in just 6 days without much of an issue. After 6 days, you do come up. You see the large walls of Silvery Moon come into view.
Yes. And the slightly damaged ward around the city.
Yes, the ward around the city has several holes in it now.
Oh, it still has the holes in it?
That was this city.
That
Yeah,
was,
that was-
ancient magic.
Oh
Yep.
my god.
I need to
Ancient-
re-roll.
It's ancient magic, and Therese was the only person even slightly capable of fixing it.
And I didn't even know what I was doing.
It was the cloud giant castle that came down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tore a hole right through the top.
Yep.
Ellie, do you want me to re-roll?
I ended up,
Go ahead. You
I
should be
ended
able
up
to.
raising dead that chick, the cloud giant queen.
Oh yeah. Because that's how that party's morality
It was,
worked. Just kill someone and bring him back to
Ten-
life.
She
10 and a
deserved a
3.
second chance.
10 and a 3.
That's arguably better.
No, it's not.
No,
Ah,
the 10 is kind of a dud.
Yeah.
10 is kind of a dud.
10
But,
can
you
still
know-
be used.
Oh, for
yeah.
sure.
10 is
I
a
give it a saving
clockwork.
throw.
10 is a clockwork amulet.
Not quite 13, though.
The one amulet that's been passing hands because people want it so much.
It is a good.
Yeah, it is. I'll figure out. I'll figure a use for it.
All right. You get through the apparently the southern gates without too much of an issue. What do you guys do?
Let's see. Who are we supposed to meet here?
It's a library we're supposed to go to.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're supposed
Yes, the Vault of the Sages.
Now, do
I
we
guess
want to
we
go
have-
straight to business, or do we want to? I mean,
I say we go straight to business. We're broke.
Well, what time are we
There's no
coming
more.
into town here? I mean,
It's pretty early in the morning, like 9 or 10.
well, I was just concerned of Harlequin needing a rest stop or something in a bed.
I'll be fine.
Okay.
If we ditch that last town, I think we should go straight to business. Otherwise, it would be all for naught.
Okay.
Right.
Right. So off to the right side of the town, bottom right, there is the Vault of the Sages. There's the old building and then the new building, each across the river from each other. Any specific one that you would wish to go to?
Who builds a library like this?
There's got to be a tunnel underneath the water or something that combines the two, that connects the two
These
of
are-
them.
The hell
These
are
are
they
two
thinking?
completely separate buildings.
Right, but I'm saying there's probably a basement tunnel that like goes under the water.
I mean, these are elves.
Should we go to old first? I don't know.
We could always split up.
Split the party. There we go.
But, do we get in? Which gate do we get in? I guess, like, if we get in through that south gate.
Yeah, we got in through the south gate, so the new building's probably closer.
Yeah.
Well, let's split it. Like, I mean, we'll take the two smartest people. We'll take the two smartest people, split them up, and the other two go with them.
Split the party.
The smartest people is everyone but Adrian.
Well, what did you end up taking for your ASI or feat?
Plus 2 decks.
Oh, that's a safe bet.
Oh, you didn't take sharpshooter?
No, I
Oh.
wanted the +1 to armor class.
Well,
Fair enough.
That's important. Not dying is important.
Yeah, I don't know about splitting up the party. I mean, I guess we could. It's kind of risky.
I mean, we're
in a town.
we're kind of a conspicuous slot when we're all
Want to
together.
split it up just for adding a little spice?
Well, I
Alright,
know
sounds
you're
good.
I know you're hankering for spice right now.
Well, I'm looking for some action.
I know you are.
I mean,
You didn't get
I
any.
I
of
don't know
this.
if I want to take on like a normal battle that Bailey set with only 2 players, though.
I'd suggest probably the 2 people in plate mail each go to one of them,
Yeah.
just so that we have a frontliner if need be on each team.
Sounds good. All right, I'll head off
You
to the
failed
old.
in your
who's
stealth
going
check,
with
by
me.
the way.
What do you say, Big Cat? Shall we go to the old, or pardon me, shall we go to the new library?
I'll go with whichever one. I mean, I'll do old.
Good
That's
kitty.
fine. I'll go to new. I mean, that doesn't matter to me. It's sit here. All right, I'm heading off to the new one.
I'll go
Oh.
with you.
There you go.
Just to look at the map here, like, so is this a bridge right here?
I do believe so. Yes, probably
Okay.
a drawbridge of some sort.
Bridge.
Okay, so it's not that far. I mean,
No, not at all.
it's 2 blocks, 4 blocks. It's not bad.
Oh, you guys are going to the new?
Yeah.
I'm going to old.
Oh, Harlequin doesn't want to walk all the way to the old. Can her
No,
and
no.
the cat go to the new?
I'm already walking there because you guys are arguing which one you go to. I'm just heading.
Yep,
All
fair
right.
enough. Ain't got time for this nonsense.
Okay, me and Harley go to the old.
All right. So Adrian and Told. I'm just gonna put your guys' characters down so I remember which one's and which.
We'll drop you off. We'll drop you off. We'll take the cart with us since we still have the horses.
Oh,
Mhm.
perfect.
So you don't even have to walk over, Harley. You can just ride in the back of the wagon.
I am.
Sounds like
Keep
a
drinking
plan
your
to me.
wine too.
I'm just now thinking that it might have been smart to split up the good perception as well. Oh well.
I have a +2. And I roll better for crying out loud.
I want
That
to
is
be a
fair.
paladin. I want the paladin aura. I don't care.
Oh. Yeah, you want that
All
+3 to saves.
So we'll start with Adrian and Told because they're gonna get there sooner. You walk into the vault of the new building, the vault of the sages. What do you do? Anything specific you're looking for?
Yeah, we're looking for the section of Eye of Vechna, I think. Right.
Tact, Tolf, tact.
Where's the Dewey Decimal System on that one?
I got a negative. I got a -2 in charisma, so you probably best do the talking.
Very well.
Oh no!
We also split up the charisma. Could have done
Not
This is
good.
working out great so far.
that. Right.
But first, I clap you on the back and give you some guidance.
There you go.
I'm gonna look for a librarian, an archivist, actually.
Okay.
If I can.
It does take a few minutes, but you find an archivist that's putting some books back onto the shelves.
Excuse me, Mister. I am conducting some research on some ancient relics. Could you kindly show me to any parts of the archives relating to such matters?
How ancient are we talking here exactly?
I kind of look at Tolv. I'm like,
Pretty ancient.
old enough that I actually cannot put a date to it.
If you're looking for anything, any books talking about anything like that with any sort of actual knowledge on the subject, you're in the wrong spot, unfortunately. You're going to want to head over to the old Vault of the Sages.
Is there? And the only way to get there is through. We're new here, so
Yeah, you're going to have to
forgive
go.
me for our ignorance. Okay. So there
You're gonna
isn't
have
like
to
a
go across the
tunnel in here or
river.
something. Okay.
Unfortunately, no. I can get you some books that might have references to those sort of items, but anything that would talk about anything that might talk about what they and actually know what they're talking about is going to be in the old
I guess that would make
building.
sense. So the new
Yeah.
building is for exactly what? I mean, what's housed here?
The new building is most of the stuff, most information within the past few hundred years is going to be in here.
Okay. All right. That's good to know. Thank you.
Oh,
Mhm.
so it's okay. Well, thank you for that. Actually, Tove, what did you say her name was? The master, your teacher.
I forgot.
It's
What's her name?
Ilaria Faywing.
Ilaria. Yeah, okay.
Anyway.
Yeah. Do you have any books here on Ilaria Faywing, perhaps?
Aria of Faywing.
Perhaps
Um,
also known as the Master.
there are plenty of people I'm sure that go by the name the Master. It's um, but books about Ilaria Faywing, not that come to mind off the top of my head. There is a section of uh, and he points down like a few aisles, um, where we would keep any sort of biographies or autobiographies, anything that might have a lot of information on one person over there.
She was a wizard, right?
I think she was a wizard and a very old elf at that.
Should we give him that information? I mean, like,
Yeah, ancient elven, well, ancient, contemporarily ancient elven wizard.
Once again, doesn't really ring a bell off the top of my head. I'm not really into wizarding affairs personally.
all right, fair
Well,
enough.
uh,
Go take a
Adrian,
look.
yeah, let's go take a look, see if we can find anything about the Master.
All right. Who has the higher investigation?
Uh, I got a +3.
Adrian?
Really? I have a +4.
There you
All
go.
right, Adrian, go to blow me an investigation check.
You got guidance.
Guidance, and are you proficient in investigation, Tolv? I assume not.
And I'm not proficient in investigation. No.
It's just his
Sad.
intelligence mod.
Yeah.
So how it does a 14 sound?
You do find a book written by I'm blanking on her name too now.
Ilaria Faywing.
Ilaria Faywing. Just a singular book. It's mostly about uh what was the town that we started in? Not Fendelver, the town before that.
Parabor.
Parabor, okay. Mostly about Parabor and a little bit of past history on that town. A little bit of some of her studies as a wizard. Nothing mentioning or even coming close to mentioning either of the artifacts of Vechna. It was she was trying to keep it a secret, so
Right. But any clues in that book as far as what am I thinking? Yeah, any indications of maybe other people she might have trained?
She did train a lot of people.
she has trained a lot of people. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not
And,
too hard.
yeah,
Good.
I'm going to talk to Adrian and say maybe we should also investigate the red robes.
That's
Maybe
a good idea, Tolv.
so. maybe we find that guy again and ask him about those guys.
Yeah, we're gonna research the Red Wizards while we're here. Do you want to hop over to the other guys?
Yeah.
Um, yeah.
Seems like we've been here a while.
Rayon and Harlequin.
So when we get off the, we hook up the wagon to like a tie spot or something. I go, hey Harley,
Yeah.
you're better at this investigating stuff, right? For looking up stuff.
As long as we find the right section, I think we were supposed to go into a secret part of the library.
Well, I can help you with this if you want.
Let's do it to it.
So before we walk in, I'm gonna put my one finger in my paw. I'm gonna put it on your forehead, and I'm going to cast enhance ability on you.
Ooh.
And
nice.
obviously, I'm going to use Fox's Cunning, so now you have advantage on all your intelligence checks.
Very nice.
And
Now-
after
Good.
that, after we start looking up stuff, I'm also going to give you guidance on top of that.
Concentration.
Yeah, that's
Oh, that's both our
concentration.
concentration. Never mind, I can't do the guidance.
But
it's
no,
too
I'll
bad.
definitely take the enhance ability. That's awesome.
Yep. So you have
Now
enhance
you'll be
ability
rolling
for
perception
1
checks.
hour.
Have fun with that.
I used to use this with Dread. It was a good spell.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Well, I originally got it because my intelligence was so bad, and like one of my other stats was horrible, so I was going to augment that with that spell. So, but your investigation is an 8, so I'm going to cast it on you.
Fox's Cunning. All right.
Okay. So, you guys enter the library, and you really don't see a soul around. It seems as if this is not nearly as popular. Well, when you hook up back with Adrian and 12, it's not nearly as popular as the new building.
I thought we got here like way before them.
No, we
Yeah,
dropped
well,
them
no,
off. No, we dropped them off. They have to walk
when
here.
you do.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
When you do hook up back up with them later.
Okay. Is there any librarian about?
After, let's say, 20 minutes, you find finally an archivist, very old male elf. There's not many people that come around here nowadays. What can I help you two with?
A male elf, eh?
Old male elf, yes.
Well, hello, handsome.
oh God.
May I introduce myself?
Yes,
I
you.
am Harlequin, and this is my acquaintance Rayon. We are here
Hi.
on a very important mission. And you look to be the man I am looking for. Can you help us find something?
Depends on what it is you're looking for.
Before I ask, I must say, you look quite young. You must be no more than 300 years.
He looks at you very confused. I am flattered, but let's not kid ourselves here.
A man straight to the point. I like it. What we seek, and she kind of goes in a little bit closer, is a secret tome. We are told it is held in a secret part of this library. I can make it worth your while.
Well, we were sent here by our one of our teachers to find this book.
Oh, you want to go that route?
Honesty,
What?
falsely.
Sure.
What book are you referring to? Or what kind of book?
Sabre does not remember.
It is
I'm
a
not
book
the only
about
one.
the Hand of Vechna.
Oh, okay.
When he doesn't when you mention Vecna's name, he gets a sort of surprised look and then a slightly fearful one. I have heard of Vecna. He's not the most well known of the gods, but by far one of the most dangerous. What would you want with any sort of association with this?
Do you want me to deceive, or did you want to do something persuasive?
Well, we've been having some run-ins with some folk that I guess you could say like worship this guy, and we just want to know like maybe how to like get rid of these bad peoples.
Make me a persuasion check.
I should have casted this goddamn thing on myself.
Was my flattery helping at all?
Probably not.
Not really, no.
23, baby.
Okay.
No need.
Woo!
He stares between you and Harlequin, molds over your response like, well, I don't know what sort of secret area or whatever you were talking about of this library. I could I could show you to where some of our oldest texts of multiple of the gods, specifically more so the ones of evil alignment, if you wish.
That sounds like a good start.
Okay.
He leads you down to the other side of the building, and I'll say by this point, you catch up with, or Adrian and Toll do catch up with you.
Sure.
Hold on. Before we leave, I wanted to ask the librarian about the Red Wizards.
Yeah, we want to research the Red Wizards, just anything that the new library has.
Oh, okay.
And
I don't catch up with you.
yeah, so
But the librarian does take you to where some of you can find multiple very old tomes, it seems like. And he has you put on some very some leather gloves as to not ruin the pages of these pretty old tomes.
You got are any of these old ones got them pictures in it?
It's hard enough to take to write down information without having to add pictures or uh, at least outside of what is necessary. You do find a couple of pictures that would be like holy symbols and whatnot, but none of these are a picture book if that's what you're looking for.
Okay.
Back to Adrian and Toll.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so we're looking for information on the Red Wizards, and also on the way out of here, we're gonna go up to the old section of the library to meet up with our friends. Would we be passing a bakery by any chance? Is there a good one that you prefer?
There's a few bakeries on the way over to the old old stages. None of which are. I mean, they're all great. None of which are outstanding. I would say, however, if you do take a little bit of a detour on the eastern edge of the market. There is one specific bakery that I absolutely love. Called John's Bakery, as you know, I'm very.
It's a popular name.
Yep,
Excellent.
exactly. Very,
Oh,
very.
John's. I think I heard of them. They have famous Cinnabons, right?
John's Big Cinnabons right here in Silver Moon.
While they are known for their cinnamon buns, my absolute favorite thing that they have are while they are mostly a bakery, they do have some they do sell some pies as well. And my absolute favorite is their apple cinnamon pie.
Oh. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, thank you. So, do we find any information on the Red Wizards that might be helpful to us?
I'm gonna have you guys roll another investigation check after he points you into the right area.
And I'm going to clap you on the back again and give you guidance.
Well, I'm gonna need it. So how does a 10 sound?
Um,
Hold on. What about a 13? I'm going to use my portent.
I don't think that's how important. I've already rolled.
you already
Okay.
rolled, and I'm not 100% sure Portent is.
You
All
can
right, no,
port
no, no.
into
Oh,
skill
yeah.
check.
It's for skills, but I don't think it'll make a difference.
All right. Just
Plus, you have to do it before.
Yeah, before
sorry,
the roll is made.
All right.
Not 13. It's 10. You do find several books about red wizards. Well, sorry, not necessarily about with red wizards. They do mention the red wizards and how, and some of their and how they specialize in necromancy, but nothing that dives too deep into.
There's no history of Thay.
Fae is mentioned a few times, but not much in here. No.
Oh, that's a shame.
All right. Let's head out to John's.
Yeah, we go to John's Bakery. Adrian's kind of actually a strudel guy, so he's gonna try to get a strudel.
Yeah. Let's get a pie, a strudel, and some Cinnabons.
Meanwhile, we're fighting undead.
Oh boy.
All right. So
Alright.
while this old guy is bringing us to the old section with arcane knowledge, Harlequin is going to be passively investigating as she's walking along the walls, tapping, looking, measuring. Oh, don't mind me, she says.
Okay. So you go along with your tapping and whatnot, and listening to the walls and whatnot.
I'll put my body
And
between her and the guy who's guiding us, so he can't see her because I'm like 7 feet tall. So
Yeah. Are you grabbing a bag of sand, seeing if there's a breeze?
Yes. Like in Raiders.
while nothing seems so you do your tapping and whatnot, and you don't really seem to notice any hidden really anything until the very last section that you check. And you do hear that it's hollow.
Ooh. All right. I'm gonna pretend to go down and tie my bootlace, and then Rayon's gonna go on with this old man.
I'm like crouched like down a little bit because I'm sure the ceiling on my head's hitting the ceiling at this point.
Not quite. You still have a couple of feet.
Oh, okay.
And while they're a little bit further up, she is going to do a thorough investigation of this hollow area.
Okay. Roll me investigation.
All right.
You have advantage, remember.
Yes. Fox's cunning be true. Investigation. Here we go. Ooh. Oops. Did I roll it once? I meant twice.
No problem. Just roll again.
Yeah.
20.
That's good. Dirty
Okay.
20.
So you're trying to find any sort of like edges or creases in the wall. You don't really seem to notice any. It seems completely flush with the wall, but it does seem hollow. At least a small section, enough to be sort of like a short doorway, maybe 5 feet tall.
Okay, and then do I detect any mechanisms such as any nearby bookshelves that have? I examine all the books and see if there's any type of levers that would be either on that wall or within the 10-foot radius.
After a decent portion of searching, it's going to take you a decent amount of time.
Yeah,
You
her passive investigation is super high. I think it's like 22 or something.
still going to take you time though.
For sure.
But after let's say 10 minutes, you're just pulling on pulling on books. You do find one that doesn't budge. Seems to be
Ooh.
stuck.
Uh-huh. All right. So I'm pretty confident that this is the one I want. Should I wait for Rayon or should I just go for it?
I mean, I'm not with you technically right now at the moment,
Yeah,
but
that's
he's
on
going.
you.
He's going to notice you're missing,
Hmm.
and
I am
you are
going
the researcher
to.
of the two of us right now.
Yeah, I'm going to take note mentally of the location of this particular book that did not budge, and then I will rejoin Rayon, and hopefully our companions will come soon. It's probably the wise choice.
That's fair. Um.
I want that aura.
Oh my god!
So after a snack break for Adrian and Toll, they head on over to the library.
One of us has a right. Where's the bag of? How many bag of holdings do we have? Just one.
2.
Two, and I think they're both on the other group.
Oh, fucking perfect. So, all right. When we leave here, we could go back to John's. But yeah, we had a nice coffee and a whatever.
Oh, that
Coffee,
reminds me,
strudel.
Bailey. My bag was empty, but now it has 100 crossbow bolts, thanks to Adrian.
Yeah.
So five boxes of 20 in there. I am set for the campaign.
That is not a small amount.
Yeah.
Um.
Well, I mean, you burn through them quicker than you'd think.
I don't know.
I've burned
should
through hundreds already.
seriously hundreds.
At least 100.
Like, including the last campaign?
Yeah.
She shoots maybe 3 a battle at most.
How many do you think I shoot a battle?
That's, fair.
To be fair, the battle with the dragon was pretty long.
I
There's
didn't
a
shoot in
good
that
chunk right
battle.
there. Huh?
Don't forget, you
I
have
didn't
that
shoot in that
poison.
battle.
I don't.
I don't know if you want to keep that poison. I mean,
I will
but
keep
I
the
have
poison.
mine.
It's an amazing poison.
It's
Yeah,
the wyvern poison that we got off the assassin.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, are you guys? So are Harlequin and Rayon? Are you guys waiting for Adrian and Toll, or are you gonna have them kind of wander their way to you? in the library.
They'll have to find us.
What do you think? I mean, we could do a little bit of research and wait for them.
Yeah, we're just gonna sit here and research. They'll come to us. I mean, they know where this library is, so.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure they can ask. Yeah, do you see this elf chick and this giant lion dude? And I think they'll know like where to find us in the library.
Yeah, that was my. That's what I was going to do. Once we find somebody, just start wandering.
Fair enough. Rayon, go to roll me a D100.
Uh-oh.
Oh, a D100?
Librarian is a witch.
Percentile.
Yay, it's not me this time.
43.
Okay. You do find decent, just by chance, there are a decent number of books on Vechna. These go back thousands upon tens of thousands of years. While this building isn't that old, it does have a lot of records from quite a while ago. Not many of which, in the time that you guys have, mention anything about the artifacts of Vechna. It is mentioned a couple of times in that they are great sources of power, but outside of that, it either has outdated information about where they could possibly be located, and stuff that you would obviously know, like you knew where the Eye of Vechna was. Or is it the hand? Do you guys have the hand or the eye?
We
have
have
the
the
eye.
eye, although I don't think that would be in an ancient tome since it was placed there by Ilaria Feywing.
Are we going
Ari
by...
isn't tens of thousands years old.
No, she's an elf, but she's not that old.
Exactly. So this is outdated information that you get. Obviously, you know that the Eye of Vechna wasn't in any of the places because you found that.
Well, where does it say the hand is?
There are a few conflicting things. One states that it will always be with the eye, which obviously isn't true in this case.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it was deeper in the mine, who knows? Another one states where if you cross-reference the current maps, it would be in the middle of Waterdeep, specifically in the Yawning Portal.
Oh, God.
What?
Someone would have found that by now.
Yeah.
How credible is this book that claims it's in the Yawning Portal?
Okay, fourth wall. Are we going by currently where the fan's located?
Oh, this book references it before anything there was built.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
maybe
we're not going by
we're
current D&D
Cross-referencing
lore
it
then.
with your maps, it would be where the Yawning Portal is.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually,
Well,
that kind of tracks.
yeah, but still.
Long ago. What about anything more recent?
The earliest records here would go to about 5,000 years ago.
Well, that doesn't help.
I think what we seek is in that secret vault. And I am I don't have message or anything, but I'm gonna nudge the paladin and just sort of give him a wink. Ding!
Ugh.
Like, I found it.
What'd you find?
No. We're not talking. I'm just winking to you.
Oh. I try to wink and I have a hard time doing it, so I close both eyes at the same time because I don't know how to wink.
And I think since I'm pretty confident we found what we seek, I am going to, these old libraries, sometimes stuffed in books, I've heard that there may be magical scrolls. I am going to cast Detect Magic.
Is this
Walk
guy still
around.
with us right now?
No, he's not watching you while you guys are doing your research.
Yeah, because we're playing
No.
Baird here for a
He's
couple
gone back
hours.
to normal.
He's gone back up and is now dealing with Adrian and Tolv.
Assuming you find him.
I'm going to snoop
So
around,
we look
Bailey,
at
while
that.
this librarian is off, and I'm going to detect magic in this area. 10-minute concentration. 30 feet radius.
Um,
Blocked by lead.
you don't really you don't seem to notice anything within the this wing-esque area, even if you're walking around.
Okay, and I go to that door where that book was, and I'll just make sure that there's no magic wards or anything. It's a ritual cast, by the way. I didn't spend a spell slot.
Right. You go by the door, and it does seem as if there is a small magical presence there, but nothing. Maybe a couple levels worth of spell, not anything outstanding.
What
Something
school?
that maybe a typical dispel could take care
Well, do you know what school it is?
of.
It does tell
Yeah.
you.
Is it like abjuration or
What's the protection one? Is it abjuration?
I forget.
Yes.
Yes, abjuration's protection.
It does have abjuration
Ooh.
or
All right. Well,
but possibly dispel magic could break the door,
Yeah.
whatever it is.
is our companions done buying strudels and pastries or what?
Yeah, we come walking out.
We're entering the library right now, and we're trying to find someone to ask about the big lion man.
There's food allowed
Yeah,
there.
after like 15 minutes, you find the dude. You ask him about the elf and the massive lion. He's like, "Oh yeah, I know where they are." Takes you to them.
Just say the hot chick.
So we come up and we're like, we didn't find much, but we did find a great bakery.
She's gonna walk up to Adrian.
got
You have a
foods?
bit of strudel on your face.
I resent the implication.
And did you buy me any?
We didn't have any bags to put it in. You guys got both the bags.
Actually, and
Strudel does not require a bag of holding.
Adrian
We
reaches
had
behind his back and like pulls out from behind his backpack just a small paper bag. I didn't know what you wanted, so I got you this, and for you, Ryan,
Hmm?
his other hand behind his back, I got you. Uh, well, actually, I just saved a piece of the pie. Tolf didn't notice. Here,
Ooh, apple pie. Ah.
Does it grant us temp HP?
No, but it
No.
is very, very good.
it's just pie.
There is a snack mechanic now.
Yeah, if you have the
I know.
chef feet, but
Actually, you know what? Go and spend like 5 silver or whatever on the stuff.
yeah.
You guys will each get essentially a guidance point.
That's good.
D4 for save, check, or attack roll.
Very nice. Non-concentration, of course.
Right.
All right, but yeah, okay.
All right. Well, I'll bring them to the area that I investigated thoroughly before, and I explain that there is a door here, and I knock on it. It's hollow. There is some abjuration magics, but I believe it is of lower level.
Is there any ruins or anything that maybe is that we need to read?
Any what? Sorry.
Any tomes or I don't know, any markings around the door?
It seems to be just a plain wall, completely flush with the rest of it. Quite odd.
And you say that this book, you think is the key?
Yeah, it looks like I checked the other books, they didn't budge, but this one in particular was of interest, and I believe there is a mechanism. However, there is abjuration magics. I'm not sure what will happen if we pull on this book without removing the magics. Maybe nothing. Maybe we do need to remove the magics first. What do you guys
Well,
think?
Yeah, I
Let
don't have
me-
dispel magic, so.
Let me have a look, and I'm
You
gonna.
don't have dispel?
Oh yeah, I do. I'm sorry. Yeah, I do.
Let me have a look, and Adrian's going to inspect the book in question to see if there is, in fact, a mechanism.
I will help him.
Go ahead and roll me an investigation.
Okay, I was going to ask if my thieves' tools proficiency could come in use.
I'll give you an additional proficiency bonus, so another +3, but it'll still be investigation.
Oh, that's essentially just the same thing as rolling thieves' tools with intelligence for me. So I'll
Okay.
do that.
Good then.
And with
Okay.
help, I think that comes out to a 21. And with that D4, I'm going to turn that into a 23.
Okay.
Oh, you're using it already.
Yeah, why not?
This is kind of important. Yeah.
These will be gone after 24 hours. The bonus will be gone after 24 hours, so it's not
Sure.
bad to use it now. Anyway, it does seem to be a mechanism that's kind of connected to the back of the bookshelf. Doesn't seem as if it's going to be that hard to pull, but it does. It obviously takes a little bit of strength.
And doesn't appear to have any traps in it of the non-magical variety.
Does not seem to, no.
Well, I can't tell you what the magic will do, but I can tell you that pulling this book will open this door. And there are no mechanical traps.
I'll go over to the door and I'll cast at third level dispel magic.
Okay, go to roll me a check.
For
The spellcasting check for dispel magic.
it just says
That wisdom.
Okay.
Yeah, wisdom.
Does he get proficiency plus on top?
I
No.
don't believe so. No,
Not
it's just a
unless
straight up wisdom check.
you're labeled.
wisdom
something.
check or
Uh,
just add plus.
If you just click on the word wisdom on your
Yeah.
stat block,
But there's a wisdom save, but then there's a wisdom.
Wisdom check is just your wisdom modifier.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was asking. That'll be a 20 plus 4.
You rolled a nat 20?
No, I said that would be a 20. Dirty 20.
16 plus 4.
Okay, you dispel the magic.
very nice. Well, here goes nothing. And she pulls on the book.
I'm backing away.
Oh yeah, no, I'm backing away as well. It's
I want to be 35 feet away.
I'm licking my fingers that are sticky right now.
Actually, wait. Before I pull the book, I am going to cast a spell.
I'd
I'm
open it
going
with
to
Mage
test.
Hand if I thought I could.
Armor of Agathis.
That's fair. You pull on the book, and the walls seem to be flush, but now that it seems to be pulling away, it was just very, very well lined up. And a 5-foot by 2-foot section of it gets pulled back a couple of inches and then pulled to the side, revealing a. Let me pull it up real quick. revealing a steel door with a upside down horseshoe on it.
So the door opened
Seems
up
to
into
have-
another door.
The door opens up another door, and this one seems to have 3 bolts that are locking it in.
Well, that's progress.
Yep.
Okay. Investigate this horseshoe mechanism.
Who's doing the investigation, sorry?
Well, I'm still fox cunning, so I might as well.
Yeah.
It's probably been over an hour, hasn't it?
We'll say it's the tail end of the hour.
Okay.
Or Adrian can help and still get advantage. Either way.
Yeah, I can help. I have proficiency.
Investigation! 24.
Oh yeah, you figured out how to do advantage.
I know. I'm getting used to the
Toggle.
Well,
things you set up. I was
well,
playing
be-
with it though. I'm
yeah.
pretty sure I got it now.
Yeah, because I gave you custom toggles that are not. They're mostly intuitive.
No, they're good. They're good.
They're just not the standard Roll20 toggles.
Yeah. All right, 24.
After a little bit of looking at it and trying to figure out how it locks, or what it is, what the mechanism is, it doesn't seem to have any sort of lever or button or anything that would that you would see that is obvious.
Mm-hmm. So, with that super high investigation roll, is it pretty clear that there is a key in the shape of a horseshoe that needs to go into this thing before we can get in?
The horseshoe is coming off of the door. It's not an indent.
What?
The horseshoe isn't indented in the door if you're looking for a key. It's
Okay.
coming out from the door, if that makes sense.
So it's raised from the door.
Yes.
Okay.
Can we turn the horseshoe?
An upside down horseshoe, yes.
Can it be turned?
No. Who's trying to turn it?
I'm just asking if it can be turned. I don't think anyone's turning it yet.
And who knows?
Someone want to try to turn it?
I mean, I'll give it a shot. I'll try to turn it.
I'm gonna stand back.
As soon as Toll touches the door, one of the bolts disengages. But it does not seem to turn.
I'm going to back up and say somebody else touched the door.
Okay. Oh,
I
guess.
I pop out Laverne and have Laverne touch the door.
Laverne touches the door and nothing seems to happen.
I'll touch the door if you want me to.
Rayon touches the door and nothing seems to happen.
Hmm?
Oh, maybe it's an elf thing.
Yeah.
I will try to touch the door.
Quinn touches the door and nothing happens.
Oh, I thought it was an elf thing.
You see a handprint outline of applesauce around where it was.
I'm going to inspect these bolts, and in the process, touch the door.
You look at the bolts and it seems as if these are it isn't they aren't mechanic it doesn't seem to be mechanically how they disengage. It seems to just be they just disengage out of its own will. But when you touch the door, nothing happens.
Can I retouch the door?
The bolt re-engages.
So was I touching it like in a specific place or just does it matter?
Nope, you just touched it. Doesn't matter.
Oh, hold on. So I'm going to touch it again. What happens?
The bolt disengages.
I'm going to ask Harlequin to come over and touch the door while I'm touching the door.
I'll give it a try, sure.
The bolt re-engages only the single time.
I just lean over and add my hand to the door.
Nothing happens.
So why is it activating for Volt but no one else?
But it's only activating 1/3 of it. It's not activating all of it.
What do we know about? Actually, yes. What do we know? How did this chamber? I'm gonna start. I'm going to ask anyone here if they know anything about masonry.
Yeah, no.
Darn.
I know of it.
What happens? What happens if I touch the door with both hands?
It either just disengages or re-engages the one time. I don't recall where I was at.
Okay,
What-
maybe we're doing it in the wrong order, because every time we try to do it, Toll's the first one to touch it. So maybe somebody else has to touch it first
no.
before Toll.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Perhaps,
shot.
but who built this chamber?
I don't know. Is there
Whoever
any
built this
clues?
chamber, they clearly don't want this information to fall into the wrong hands.
Mm. Maybe it has something to do with his divine whatever.
Is there any writing? Is there any writing anywhere on the door or anywhere?
Well, there's a horseshoe, upside down horseshoe.
Other than the
even
horseshoe, no.
Is there clover, rainbows, or red balloons there too, or?
Do we want to try what you were saying, where Volt goes first and then someone else try a second?
Well, no, we tried Volt first. Somebody else has to go first. So have Volt re-engage the bolt back closed,
Okay.
and then somebody else goes first.
Well, I tried and it didn't work, so someone else tried.
I mean, poke. Adrian's just sitting there, hand on the wall, like it's I don't. If whoever, I kind of like tomed through a couple of books next to me. This whole section of the library seems to be about gods. That's what you said, Bailey, right?
Yes.
And our cleric friend here is the only one who can disengage one of the bolts containing information about a dangerous god. It is possible that when this place was built, they didn't want just anyone to be able to enter it,
Well, technically,
or even wizards. Perhaps.
technically, Ryan's god is, or at least the one he worships to, is under Sylvanas, which is under the elf tree branch. Technically,
Yeah,
it's not working for me
the
though.
paladin should be just as holy as the cleric. So.
that. Oh, yes, that's right. Sometimes I forget that you're a holy man as well, Ryan.
Give it a try again, Rayan.
Okay, I'll try it as the first person again.
The lock disengages when Toll touches it.
Only
After
12,
you-
no matter what order we do it in.
No matter what, yeah.
How sturdy is this door?
It is a steel door.
How thick?
It's like a bank vault door. That's what I'm picturing here.
Yeah.
I might be flexing my polymorph muscles in a second.
Do you still have that? Do you still have that detect magic going?
10 minutes. I can recast it if we want.
Before that, Harlequin, can you make me an intelligence check?
It's down.
No
now,
investigation, just straight up intelligence.
Straight up intelligence.
buddy. Straight
Is
roll.
the fox cunning still there?
We'll do it for this last one.
Oh,
Doesn't even
23.
need to. Damn.
Man, I've been rolling like crazy this whole campaign.
We've been rolling like crap the last 2 sessions.
There's only, other than Toll, there only seems to be one connection to this door, and it was the book that revealed it at first.
Say again, you think there's another book that is
So,
possibly...
as far as you know, there's only two connections to this door. Tolv, which is somehow disengaging or re-engaging it, and the book that revealed it in the first place.
What do you guys think?
But if Tolls engages it, we can't open the door still because there's still two bolts locking it, right?
Correct.
And that's a butt.
So I'm gonna go up and touch the door, right? The bolt disengages, right?
Right.
What if we touch it with the Eye of Vechna?
No.
I'm trying anything at this point, guys.
Well, what if we go back out and re-engage the book?
I think the book is responsible for the outer door. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, there's an outer door that hides this safe door, and we only have.
And he said that there's two connections, me and that door and that book.
But where's the other two connections?
Those are the two connections.
No, but
Oh, you're asking what could disengage the two other.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe one of those connections could give you an idea.
That's what I'm saying is somebody go back out and
All
move
right,
the book
so
again.
the book that was... Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab that book and see if I can remove it from its place.
Yeah, you can remove it. It seems as if the mechanism was something. It was a metal plate inside of the book that you locked into. But you take out the book, you take a look at it, and it seems pretty out of place compared to all of these more evil aligned deities and whatnot. It's a book that references Timora a lot.
The God of Luck.
Ah, darn. If only strings were alive.
Does anyone have religion proficiency?
Yeah.
You're
What do you
proficient
make
in
of this
religion?
book,
Wow.
Bolt? It's about Timora. What do you think?
Okay, I'm looking at the book. Start reading it. Is there anything in there that might help? Should we bring the book next to the door and I touch the door and the book together? Give me the book.
Here you go. Take the book.
If I take the book and then I touch the door, what
If
happens?
this doesn't work, I'm turning into a giant crocodile.
You touch the book to the door and doesn't seem to do anything about it. Go and make me a religion check.
You should guidance yourself.
Guidance.
Guidance myself.
I mean, there's guidance all around.
Nat 20.
What? Whoa,
So-
wait. I want to see it.
All right, this is it.
Oh, do you see it?
Ah.
So Timora, a lot. Apparently, one of the gods other than
Or
Thor. I wanted to say the other one, but
Zeus.
Zeus. Yeah, I wanted to say Zeus, but I knew you changed. Apparently, Timora was another one that you studied a lot, and you do recognize that an upside down horseshoe is one of many of her symbols that have a connection to her. The upside down horseshoe specifically is of pretty bad luck. It's a symbol of bad luck.
Oh my god. Are you
Right,
kidding
because,
me? You're making
everything's
this
falling out.
actual.
Is that why Paul's character? Because he has
Rolling
bad luck.
20s now.
Net 20s on the research of it.
I don't know who's been rolling the most nat ones. A lot of them.
He's due. Okay, so are we any closer to opening this door?
No, which we know that
You know that the upside down horseshoe is a symbol of bad luck, and that's um,
And that the unluckiest member of the party can disengage one of the locks. Yeah.
Oh. Well, I'll go last because I've been rolling great.
Well, clearly none of the rest of us are unlucky enough.
maybe it's not necessarily people that are unlucky.
The
Maybe we
pets.
should take out the eye.
Maybe other things that
pets.
are considered to be unlucky.
Okay.
Hold
Thanks
on.
for the
Let's see
hint.
what I got here.
We clearly needed the hint.
Um,
I mean,
I
this
am
is
going to-
I'm wearing the armor that Strings died in.
Oh yeah, try that.
Yeah, just press the Silver Eagle studded armor into the door.
Doesn't seem to do anything to it.
I am going to cast a baleful spell on Adrian. I am going to hex him. I'm spending a first level slot. This is pretty unlucky. It is a curse. And I am going to concentrate on this for up to 1 hour. And I am going to target your. What would you like me to target?
Charisma.
Charisma. You have been placed on a baleful curse.
So as soon as you cast that, a second lock disengages.
Yes! Success. I will plan on moving this spell onto another creature, though.
what is
You can't move it onto another creature unless I drop to 0 hit points.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You just
Oh.
stop concentrating.
I'm rooting for you, buddy.
I poke the door.
I have
What else
Hex
is
on you.
unlucky?
all I have
It
is
doesn't-
positive
nothing
spells.
seems to happen.
I have no negative spells, guys.
Seems as
Right.
if each thing can only be used for one.
What else we got?
Adrian, do you have anything that's like negative spells?
Wait,
course.
why didn't the familiar work?
I know, right?
Yeah, they're very unlucky in this campaign.
Yeah. Well, I know mine
Is
is.
it really unlucky though if they're being targeted rather than by chance?
Fair enough.
Okay, this is gonna hurt. I'm gonna mind sliver myself for 6 points of psychic damage. And what that
Ow.
means is that a D4 on the next savings throw before the end of my turn is going to be taken off. I touch the door.
The last lock disengages.
Yes!
Hey.
I took 1 point of damage because of the Armor of Agathis. I'm at 51 now. I am going to recast Armor of Agathis with a second level slot.
Wow, you really do burn through spell slots.
Holy smokes.
I am ready to go.
I was more expecting you guys to be, like tossing salt over your shoulder. Nope.
Well, we'd be tossing
I just
flour
wanted
over
that
our
door
shoulder.
open ASAP.
Did we have that one mirror we could have broken?
Oh yeah.
Well, honestly, that mirror was bad luck anyway.
All right.
But yeah,
so
the last lock does disengage.
All right, I got 10 temp HP. Let's proceed cautiously.
Yeah, I fly my owl in.
Yeah,
Okay.
get my owl out.
What your owl sees is there's a room,
Oh,
and on a center table that is occupying most of the room is what you see in front of you. A table that has 10 handprints, and these are indents in the stone, by the way, with multiple different symbols on the outside of them and a fist in the center. on one of the walls of the room, there is a cabinet that has the following. Let me pull it up real quick. Where did I put it?
It's like that bat is taking a poo.
Yeah,
I know
right.
that's what I was thinking.
That's how COVID started.
Yep.
Is that a trilobite?
Okay, found it.
Is that
Caterpillar.
a feather?
Feather, broken
Grub, a
eggshell,
cockroach?
caterpillar, cockroach,
Is that
coal,
chicken heart?
chicken hearts, spider.
Maybe. But the
Snakehead?
cabinet contains it has 12 different pegs. Each 11 of them seem to have a glove hanging from them. One of them is a glove that seems to have dried blood on it. Another one that has sap. Another one that seems to be made out of possibly bat hide. There's a glove that's covered in chicken feathers. A glove of snake skin. A metal gauntlet. A glove of silk. A glove made of wool. And a glove of made of hemp and wood. I'll go and put those in the chat.
In Roll20 or in Discord?
Okay, so obviously if we put the glove of silk on, we could probably touch this one, right?
Oh, I was thinking spider, but maybe it is that one.
It's a silkworm, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking silkworm.
Maybe, or I'm thinking spider.
Because there was something else that was more the worm. It was,
Drove
Well,
glove
this is the
dripping
bat,
with
obviously,
blood.
right?
yeah,
Glove, metal gauntlet, glove
Bat,
sticky
Chicken
snake,
feathers.
chicken feathers. That's easy.
chicken. Yeah.
But this has the heart. What's this? Is this a feather or is this? What is this one?
That's a feather.
That's
for
a
sure.
feather.
Okay.
I don't think these are as
There
obvious
is
as
a
you think they are,
glove of
guys.
wood and hemp.
Wood would go with the coal.
All right, you guys start putting them down. I'm gonna see what happens with this thing.
Well, I think we should pull the wool over their eyes.
All right, yeah, I would go with that.
Yeah. What happens? And who's doing it?
Mage hand! Mage hand wearing a glove.
Good idea.
Okay. So you do a mage hand wearing a glove. The imprint in the stone kind of like morphs to fit the glove itself.
And I'm
And
pulling
what
the
happens?
wool on the eye.
What happens is a similar looking. Is mage hand divisible?
Mine is.
That's right. So a blue-looking hand pops out from the fist in the center and punches you in the face for. Oh, that was GM roll. For 4 damage.
Can I uncanny dodge that to take 2?
Yeah, sure.
Glove. Okay.
Oh, let's start with the easy ones. Let's go with the bat hide, the glove with the bat, right?
Yeah, so bat hide goes with
And a
bat.
snake skin.
Snake skin.
And the snake skin. Those are no-brainers. The chicken as well, I think. So,
Chicken.
are you okay doing the mage hand the whole time? The cleric can heal you. Oh wait, if you die,
I think
get to move
everybody
my
has.
axe.
Doesn't everybody have mage hand?
Onto what though?
Onto what?
Oh, something.
I mean, I could at this point just move the one glove all the way around the circle and take another 9d4.
You're moving the stuff, so it's whatever you want to do. I suggest just going with the easy ones to start and then narrowing down the hard ones at the end, but you do you.
Yeah, let's do that process
Alright.
elimination. So
All right, so let's
the
so
bat, I would say the bat is the bat, right?
I would hope so. If it's not, then we got a problem.
Do you want to test that, Tolv?
I'll test it. I will cast Unseen Servant.
Ooh, very nice.
Hey. Are you going to
And-
ritually cast that?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna
Well, if he ritual
cast
cast, then I will as well. Albert is out as well.
it. Yeah, mine is Alfred. So Alfred will put the bat glove on and go over and put his hand on the bat.
Okay. Once again, the stone kind of morphs to fit the hand, morphs to fit his hand, and a spectral fist comes out from the center and it would punch your unseen servant in the face, but I don't know if those things even have a face. Basically, your unseen servant, though, does disappear.
Yeah.
And the glove
yeah, so
falls to
that's
the
not
ground.
as easy as we thought.
Interesting.
Okay, that sucks. All right,
So
I'll get
there's
my
something else.
unseen servant to put the snake skin where that viper is up here. What else could it be? Snake glove of snake skin. Is there anything else that it could be?
As he does that, it once again spectral hand punches your unseen servant, and it disappears.
Oh god.
The gloves are still there, right?
Sean, what were you thinking?
Is there any
It's
alphabetical order?
It's possible. Wait, there's 12 gloves, you said, right?
There's 11 gloves.
There are 11 gloves,
There's 12 pegs, but 11 gloves.
Oh,
and there are 10 hands.
oh. So you're thinking someone's got to put their hand in the one that's not a match.
No, I'm saying there are more gloves than places to put them.
Never mind, I miscounted. There are 9 gloves, 10 pegs.
There we go. Okay, yeah, they're
I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So
it's also possible that we need to do all of them at the same time.
oh, that would be hard. That would be.
Yeah,
I mean, we
that'd be-
could, but I don't think that's the answer. That'd be too
No, because we don't have enough hands for the 9 hands. We only have
We
Adrian-
can do it
8.
with unseen servants.
Let me look up something real quick.
You could get 5 unseen servants out at the same time each.
Sure, but that couldn't possibly be it, could it?
I mean, I don't know about Bailey. It's the kind of thing I would do as a DM.
What were you gonna say, Bailey?
I'm just looking up something real quick.
Okay.
So what's the odd duck then? Eggshells, maybe?
That's what I was thinking.
Okay, then I
Eggshells.
have everybody except for Adrian make me an Arcana check.
Is my fox thing probably gone by now?
Yes.
Especially with the ritual casting of.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
7 plus.
Got a 13.
The only other thing I
So,
could think of this would be spell components for something.
Leo, or I guess Harlequin, you notice that a lot of these, the symbols and a lot of the, if not all of the gloves, can in some way represent spell components.
That's what I was thinking. Spell components, yeah.
Oh. Oh, like the guano for fireball.
Yeah.
Guano for fireball. Eyelash is for
What's the
invisibility.
guano?
Spider is for spider climb.
Eggshells
Chicken,
for
heart of a
I know,
chicken.
I've seen that in a component somewhere.
Feather for featherfall, right?
Well, featherfall,
yeah,
and also
right.
for the cunning that I just used on
Uh,
Glowworm
Harlequin.
for light, maybe? I don't know.
It could be a lot
Eye
of
of
different things.
Newt for Witch Bolt.
Heart of a chicken. I have no
Heart
idea.
of a chicken. I don't think I've ever heard
I think
of.
it's Eye of Newt. Eye of Newt for
Oh,
something.
hold on.
Chicken heart.
Maybe
Spider
you need
for
to know
web.
the spell. Maybe you need to know the spell in order to put your hand on there. So I'll put my hand in this feather, because I do have featherfall.
That was the only one I had.
We just check. Hold
4
on,
damage.
hold on.
Sorry.
I was seeing if I need a small feather or a piece of down. But I'm taking 4 damage.
Yeah, as the spectral hand punches you in the face.
Chicken heart's the only one I don't know.
So maybe one of these is not a spell component.
And that's the one we need to touch.
Maybe. I'm not 100% sure.
Grasshopper leg for jump.
Okay. What is
Maybe
this?
the thing for web? The spider?
Spider for web. I think. Let me check.
eyelash.
web.
Eyelash.
What's this
Chicken.
bottom one, Bailey, again? It looks like coal.
Yeah.
It looks like
Charcoal.
coal, yes.
Coal is for find familiar.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
What
You
about
guys
the
should know that
snake
by
one?
now.
I don't remember anything that has a snake.
There is something.
There is. A snake's tongue is for
Okay, what about
charm, I
this,
believe,
glowworm
or
thing?
something like that.
Light, I think.
Eggshells and chicken hearts, the only two I don't
Let
know.
me check light.
But I think I've seen eggshells
If I can
before.
spell
Chicken
light
heart's the only
correctly.
one I don't recognize.
I need a firefly or fluorescent moss.
Oh,
That's
so
light.
maybe it is the worm.
No, worm can
Caterpillar.
caterpillar is for something. Eyelash I know is for
What's this
invisibility.
chicken one? It's got the heart in it.
Yeah, that's the one I don't
Chicken
know.
heart. I don't know what that's for.
Maybe that's the one. I feel like there's probably a worm somewhere in a spell component.
It's got to be chicken heart.
though. That seems kind of specific.
Now, do we put a glove?
Yeah, but so does Petrified Eye of Newt.
But what
Which is
glove would go with the
for
chicken
hex.
heart, though?
So what do we have it narrowed down to? Is it
Nothing.
between the chicken and the?
What came first, the chicken or the
and
egg?
the what? Snake?
Snake.
No, snake's tongue is for
I mean, I have to
charm or
imagine
something like that.
Some poison spell that's like Snake Fang.
Probably.
I put my hand on one. Somebody else could put their hand on it.
All right,
yeah,
Ryan's
put
going
my
to do the
hand
chicken heart
on the one
one,
with
but I
the
don't know
chicken
what
heart.
to do with the glove, though.
Adrian, you take 2.
No, I take 1.
1. Right.
What did you do? Adrian, what'd you do?
Well, that
Is there anything else in this room? There's no writing or
Mhm.
any.
Oh my god, I'm making me do the whole time to you guys. What the hell?
Make a perception. What was that?
Okay. For the last 20 minutes, everybody heard me on stream. Chicken heart is the only one I don't recognize. Every single one of those is a spell component for something else. Snake's tongues for charm, feathers for featherfall, also for the thing I just cast on
muted
Harlequin.
this entire time. I thought
Eggshells
you were
is a
like,
protection spell. Eyelash is for invisibility. Batquano is for fireball. Spider is for spider climb. Charcoal is for your find familiar. Grasshopper for jump. Worm, I know it's for something. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head now. And chicken heart's the only one. But the thing is, what do we do? What goes with the chicken heart, though? Or do we put everything on the other ones? I don't know.
Every
Well,
time you put some,
there's also the gloves. But anyway, go ahead and make a perception check, Toll, if you're looking around.
Yeah, I think it's your turn, Sabre, to touch one of these things.
perception,
I was trying to, but
that's
you guys couldn't hear me. Everybody on stream could.
20,
Yeah.
26.
Whew.
Okay, 26.
High rolling today, guys.
He's earned it.
Yeah.
We're not fighting anything. I'd like
Especially with the jab of the bad luck door. Okay, so you don't. So you do find some writing underneath the table itself. It's mentions that the spell that this is referencing is available. It's a fifth level spell, and it can be learned by artificers, sorcerers, and wizards.
Artificer, sorcerer, wizard, 5th level.
Correct.
Animate objects? Is that Bard also, though?
Oh, that's smart also. I don't want to cheat and just look it up, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I could look it up very easy. I don't want to.
This is D&D trivia night, everybody.
If you guys want, it is in the player's handbook if you want to look through that.
I don't have a player's handbook. At least not. I have Advanced Dungeons and Dragons handbook. Does that help?
oh,
Don't know.
I think I got it. Possibly.
My question is, do we have to cast it? Because nobody can cast 5th level spells right now.
Right.
What do you think it is?
No, I don't know if it is. I was thinking Big V's hand.
Oh, that would make sense with the hands.
Yeah,
It's
no,
a hand.
It's Bigby's hand.
Oh, because of the thing in the... Yeah.
Fist in the middle.
Hmm.
Maybe the answer is we have to cast Bigby's hand and punch the table.
Wow.
That would be.
You know, I know the spell you're talking about. I've seen someone cast it. Yes. Strange fellow. Couldn't quite.
And did you say bards could cast this as well?
Artificers, wizards, and sorcerers.
It might not be Big V's hand.
I mean,
Was what's his name from Critical Role in season 1? He was a bard and he used to cast this all the time.
by that point, bards
Also-
have magical secrets.
Uh,
Yeah, no, it's not a bard spell. I would have known playing a bard. It's probably.
I mean, I think it's Big V's hand just because the fist. But
Harlequin, can you cast Bigby's hand?
all right,
Oh,
so
that's right.
knowing
He's
that,
somewhere.
what would we have to do? Cast Big V's hand and
Mm. Oh. Okay. Well, I just looked up Bigby's hand in my player's handbook and I saw something. Yeah. Do you know what the material components for Bigby's hand are?
eggshell, and a snakeskin glove.
So put those two together then, I guess. By the way, Chicken Heart is to cast fear, by the way.
Um,
Oh.
so I think maybe if two people put their
Well,
at the same time.
there is a snakeskin glove already.
And there's eggshells, so just put your snakeskin glove on the eggshell spot.
Yeah.
I would do it, but I think my hand's too big.
In canon for this, everybody, I'm just gonna say Tolv came up with this because Tolv is an archmage's son.
All right, I'll put the snakeskin glove on, and I'm gonna touch the eggshells.
The eggshells themselves, or are you going to put your hand in the imprint?
We don't have an eggshell glove, do we?
There is no eggshell glove now.
Right. So I'm
How
wearing
much-
the snakeskin, and I'm gonna put my hand on the where the eggshells are.
Imagine wearing an eggshell glove.
That would be interesting. When you put your hand into the handprint with the eggshell gloves, it kind of morphs the size of your hand, and you see the stone fist in the center of the table kind of lift up.
Is there anything underneath,
Under
or is it opening? Is the fist opening, or is it?
Nope, it's just lifted up. It's not exactly out of the area. Maybe try to move it.
Yeah, I'll try to will it. I'll try to. Actually, yeah, I'll try to move it. I'll try to move it up in the air.
You move it up in the air. It's as if you had cast the Bigby's hand, except it's a massive stone hand, and underneath it seems to be a stairwell.
Gentlemen, should we descend?
Can you set the hand down somewhere so that it doesn't close behind us?
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm gonna move the hand out from the center, so it's not.
Let's make sure we close the outside door behind us before they come looking for us.
Yes, I'll do that. And I go to reset the mechanism for the bookshelf door.
Okay. You're gonna use like a mage hand to put the lever back or whatever?
Yeah, because I can mage hand it from the other side.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have the door shut behind you. What do you guys do next?
Well,
So just to be clear, I moved the
thing
fist totally out the way.
Yep.
The thing about stairs is they're not the most difficult puzzle. I think we can figure out how to walk down some stairs.
Are they normal stairs?
I mean, I've had characters explode on staircases in your games before.
Wasn't your character that exploded? They were caught in an explosion.
All right, let's I guess head downstairs.
All right.
Let's head downstairs.
I'm gonna use the rush room real quick. Mind if we call like a little 5-minute break?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Be right back.
So while we're waiting for everybody, I just want to remind everybody that to go check out a couple of the YouTube videos that I made. Once again, this book right here, Tadori Reborn, just came out not too long ago. It's from the Critical Role crew. I am breaking down, doing a new series called D&D Breakdown, where I am breaking down D&D content that comes out for the subclasses, races, stuff like that. 2 of the videos are already up there for you all. I do have one other video that's going to be coming out on Sunday that I already made. I stayed up till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning yesterday, or this morning, to get those videos out for you guys before the storm hit. So please check those out. I did the Tragedy Bard, what everybody is talking about right now, and also did the Barbarian, which is the Path of the Juggernaut. And then coming out on Sunday, I went over the Blood Domain Cleric. The Blood Domain Cleric, if blood is not your thing, you get a little kind of squeamish about it, or you're just not kind of into that thing, you can go ahead and skip that video. It did mention it in this book right here. So just want to throw that out there for you guys, all right? So I figured I'd let you guys know about those. Again, you can check those out on my Sabre Wolf 18 on YouTube. I'm kind of surprised we got some puzzle stuff. Kind of glad Ryan has the Crown of Intellect for it, too. Tempted to cast Heroism soon, but I don't know.
Yeah, those were a couple of esoteric puzzles.
Yeah, that was rough. That was rough. What's the what was the caterpillar one for? I can't remember. That's the only other one I don't remember. I know all the other ones.
Could have been
Cold.
slow, maybe,
Cold is here.
or a slow molasses.
You know, it's always hindsight is 2020, right? Oh yeah, there's a big hand in the middle.
There's a big hand that summons smaller spectral hands to punch you.
Oh, I think it punched directly.
No, it's spectral hands. If I got punched by that thing, I would have remembered.
That is not a
Yeah.
caterpillar, because caterpillar is. Oh wait,
That's a caterpillar.
there's 2 different ones that use a caterpillar cocoon, which is the 2 polymorphs.
Oh,
Yeah.
polymorph! Shoot.
But that might be a glowworm, which would be dancing lights, which is a cantrip.
I'm looking forward to using polymorph at some point. Maybe not this session.
I wonder if
I don't know.
Wonder if any of the other gloves had any significance.
We're past the gloves. We're moving on.
Yeah.
I wonder if he just made the gloves randomly, or you know what? This might have been one of those puzzles that was in Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, wasn't it?
Oh, maybe. There was a ton in that book.
It was a good puzzle, though.
I like the component thing. The component thing was cool. I'm surprised we knew that many off the top of our heads.
Yeah.
I was yelling it out loud to you guys, but I had freaking Discord muted, so you didn't hear anything that I was saying. You guys like, oh, these are spell components. I'm like, I said that like 15 minutes ago. God dang it! You guys couldn't hear
we're
me.
total nerds that we know these things.
Oh.
I've never looked at the spell components for Bigby's hand though. That was interesting.
Like, I knew the snake tongue, I knew the feather, I knew the back one. I was like laying them off, but you guys couldn't hear me.
Well,
If these were in Tasha's Cauldron, I didn't get them from there. So
Oh.
all right,
This is a
we
good
are
one.
going down this dark hallway.
Down.
all right. So you go down the stairs, and you reach a pretty grisly scene, to be completely honest.
So grizzly,
Let me
we can't even
guys.
see it.
Yep. Let me put you guys down.
Oh, God. Okay.
So
Well.
I
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
You need you some. Okay, so what you see in front of you, this room is filled with the bones of all types of humanoid and animal creatures. When you enter this room, you immediately begin to feel groggy. Your tongue swells, and you start to become short of breath. Across the room, you see a door. There's several wheels, each of which have an arrow on one of the sides. That's what the arrows are, and you can turn them as you wish, or move them if you really wanted to. You can't really move the wheel, so.
Hmm.
This is timed. Have fun.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah.
This is
Oh, half
timed.
the people
Have
weren't
fun.
here. So hold on,
Oh.
because I heard Leo's. I heard Leo way in the background, so I don't think he was here either.
Sorry, say again. What?
We are being timed to unlock this room.
Oh my god.
We're in this room. We can't really breathe very well. Our tongues are swelling apparently, and these arrows up here represent wheels that we can turn. And there's a door right here.
Okay.
Here's a fun question. What would happen if I tried to resummon my familiar on the other side of this door?
It seems to be blocked.
Oh, what
I'm gonna move
what
up.
type of door is it? Another steel door?
It is another steel door.
I'm gonna move up and move the wheel. Does anything happen?
You can turn it.
I'm gonna
You
turn
guys
it.
should have access to turn them.
Oh.
Oh,
I can't
cool.
turn mine.
No,
I don't have
I have-
access to them now.
I have access to one.
Oh.
Yeah, I
There's
didn't
this
turn
one
it.
at the end, is it?
Which one?
This one at the end is the only one I can turn
Yeah,
around.
same.
Let me do that real quick then.
All right, restart the timer.
What do we think, guys? Put them all downwards?
I say we do one at a time and see if it makes any difference.
It's the Contra code.
Yep, it's up, up, down, left, right.
Yep, exactly.
I'm gonna reload Roll20 real quick. It's being laggy.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, this is fine. This is fine to time us on. It's just gonna be up, down, left, right. BA start.
It could be a left, right, up, down, up, down.
I don't think Bailey was alive when Contra came out.
Whoa. Shots fired.
All right.
Yep, we have
you
access
should
to all of them now.
commands.
Down,
Sorry,
up, down, left, right.
Yep.
Up,
The
down,
door-
up.
The door does not budge.
Ah.
Okay, let's point them all down. Oops.
I don't know how do you move this thing. I mean, I can move it, but I can't like.
You click on it.
Yeah.
And
There we go.
There you go.
All right, what happens when we move them all down?
Nothing happens.
Okay. So the first one was bad luck casting. The second one was Bigby's hand.
What happens if I just move one at a time?
You move on at a time. Nothing seems to happen.
I don't hear any clicking. There's nothing going on.
These seem to be like wheels that would connect to like pipes on the other side. the wall.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. See what happens.
Everybody,
20.
make me a Constitution saving throw.
I'm next to the paladin, so
can't
I get
turn
a
it.
+3.
It had to be
Still
Constitution.
can't turn it.
didn't
God damn, what the hell?
You have to move the arrow away from the edge in order to turn it.
Oh, okay.
What's going on over here?
Up.
Everybody, make me a
Constitution.
Constitution saving throw.
You got it.
I am next to the paladin. I get a +3,
Yes.
and I am ready to roll that d4 if necessary.
What's that? 23.
Kate, you all seem to be fine, but it is, as I said, it is getting harder and harder to breathe.
Okay. I'm going to say it's left, left,
We try up, down, up, down, up, down.
up,
Let's.
down.
It's just the ones that are near
Right.
the edge you have to move away. That's all.
I'm looking at the skeletons.
You looking at the skeletons?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Go to make a perception check.
Oh boy.
We'll look at these skeletons if you guys
17
look at
for
those
me.
skeletons.
On a +2.
Okay, I'm pausing the timer real quick. To give you guys this. On one of the skeletons seem to just have basic clothes for the most part. However, one of them does seem to have some sort of book.
The dwarf walks up to the bar for a drink. He raises his glass to his fellow soldiers. Don't let your heart sink. Our battle was well fought. Let us down our ale for our fallen friends. There is still enough of us left to finish our task.
All right,
We will
got it.
claim
We got it.
victory for the righteous and the worthy. In the past, we should have left this alone, but now we must do this right. So it's
Oh,
up,
this-
up, down,
I
down,
can't move this arrow.
left, right, left, right. Up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right.
So you guys are really close with the first thing. The up, down, left, right, left, right.
That was the contra code.
I couldn't move that one.
So it's the Contra code and not the Konami code.
Yes.
Right.
All right.
All right.
As you put the last wheel in place, you feel regular air rushing back in. It's much easier to breathe now, and the door on the other side is open.
Yes.
Get on through.
Yay, crown came through.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. Big room. Big black room.
Yep, I'm putting you guys at the very bottom of it. So
Oh boy.
Whoa!
I would say this is the secret room.
We just walked into this giant library, hidden library place.
The library inside the library. And apparently, this is from ForgottenAdventures.net.
yep. So what you see before you is a vast library full of, once again, very, very old tomes. You do see as well that it seems to be pretty populated. However, the people or scholars or whatever in here seem to be, what's the word? Ghost-like. You can see through them.
Spectral?
Spectral, there you go. Thank you.
Hmm.
Although they don't seem to pay you any mind. They're just going about their business, reading books, looking for books, whatnot.
So
Is there
Owls flying deep in.
Send in the drones.
yeah,
Is there anybody sitting at the I guess a checkout desk? I guess.
Is there a receptionist?
Yeah.
There is somebody at the reception just here. Let me put down some ghosts or whatnot, but they don't seem to
interact.
acknowledge your presence at all. You like yell at them or whatever, and nope.
Hello,
I've
library lady.
got Laverne flying the length and breadth of the library.
I'm just gonna look,
Laverne's going deep.
looking at these shelves to see if I can find anything.
What's at the very back here?
Give me 1 second, putting down some tokens and whatnot.
Now, are these all bookshelves?
Yes, those are all bookshelves.
That's a
Right.
ghost. Oh boy.
Yes, that is a ghost. There are many ghosts.
Ghost eyes.
Oh no.
Ghosties.
Just ghosts.
Once again, they don't seem to pay you any mind. Going about what they're doing.
All right, I'm gonna start looking in this section here to see if I can find anything about Vechna.
In that section there? Okay. Roll me investigation.
Investigation is 17.
Okay. So you find some books on Vechna, and this seems to be quite the labyrinth of information here. You find a lot of books about cults that used to worship Vechna way back. This is way these a lot of these books seem to be older than the books in the previous room. In fact, and one of them in particular does seem to have some unusual information. How Vechna was once mortal. Seemed very odd. But it doesn't mention where. None of them seem to mention where the hand could be currently.
Does Volt mention what he discovered to the rest of the group?
Yeah, I was gonna wait till Bailey finishes. Yeah. Psst, over here, I found something.
Sounds like this Vechna used to be human and then perhaps sought lichdom.
Nothing ever said he was human. He might be, but it just said he was mortal.
Is there anywhere that tells you how the hand or the eye works, or anything about the actual artifacts?
Or that's
how
what I
they
meant.
work?
Yeah, mortal.
Yep, there are a few that say that they're very powerful artifacts, and they have uncanny. That anybody who uses them has an uncanny. What's the word? Power over the undead and necromancy. But other than that, doesn't really seem to have any information where they may be.
Is there a listing on who's had the items in the past?
It does mention there are a few names mentioned, none of which any of you guys would recognize.
So no mention of Ilaria Faywing. Shame.
Nope.
Is there like a you know, I mean, I know a card catalog or something that would help us guide us to the right section, or
Under HOV 127.5.3.
Not really.
Microfiche.
Yeah.
microfiche.
However, outside of this like normal area of the library, there does seem to be a door in the back.
Ah, yes. Where Laverne is,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Yep.
Laverne.
Yeah.
Laverne's like, hey, there's a door back here.
All right, let's head back there.
Yep. I will investigate the door.
You know what?
Seems like-
I'm feeling really off. I'm going to cast a Divine Sense just for the hell of it.
Yeah, I'm sure you're gonna find
It's
things
free, might
everywhere.
as well.
You find some ghosts.
Yeah, you sense a lot of ghosts.
Ugh.
Actually, can everybody who is trained in Arcana? Real quick.
I am. I have proficiency.
Both of us
Probably
are.
the cleric.
The wizards. It's the wizards.
I'm assuming Harlequin probably has the highest plus. Go to make me an Arcana check with advantage from Toll.
All right, here we go. Advantage. Yeah.
Man.
So nothing. There does seem to be like a magical presence around this entire library. Um, although it doesn't seem to be enhancing the library at all, or like any item specifically. It seems to be around specifically to block one certain type of magic. You can't quite figure that out though.
Should I do detect again for 10-minute ritual?
Might as well.
Sure. I'll do detect magic as a ritual all over the door and area.
Well, while he's doing that, I'm gonna do my ritual. Give me a second. I'm going to cast comprehend languages as a ritual, just in case.
Good idea.
Sure.
All right. What do we detect?
So detect very similar things. Although now you can detect that what it's blocking. It's not conjuration magic. It's a specific type. Not once again, still can't quite narrow it down though. It's not as broad as conjuration, but something
mean
underneath that tree.
Abjuration, you mean?
Nope, conjuration.
Oh.
There is a magical field over the library blocking some subtype of conjuration.
Correct.
And the door, is it a push, pull? Is there handles?
Yes, there is a handle on it. Normal handle. What were you doing, Told again?
Oh, I just casted comprehend languages. So if I see any runes or any writing,
So I'm going to try something. I'm going to try to dismiss Laverne into the pocket dimension and then bring her back from the pocket dimension.
Once you attempt to dismiss it, it just doesn't work.
That's what I thought.
What does that mean?
The specific kind of conjuration magic would be planar travel or teleportation of some kind, something like that.
What does it mean for this door, though?
I don't know.
It's a protection so people can just bamf in here.
I see what you mean. I'm gonna step back if someone wants to open the door.
Well, I'm the only one that doesn't have anything from another plane of existence or anything, so I'll take a look at the door.
Yeah, we do all have.
Yeah, you all have pets except for me, but my pet's tied outside.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Let me know. if you see
Just
any
looks
writing.
like a normal wooden door for all intents and purposes.
Okay, just a
Consider
wooden door. All
a
right.
dog.
Just a wooden
Hey.
door.
Is it locked?
Go ahead and open it.
Does not seem to be locked.
I step back.
Can I open it with Mage Hand?
We all step back, say, "We believe in you, Toll. Or we believe in you, Ryan.
I'm getting behind the bookshelf.
You'll be fine."
You open the door with the mage hand,
Actually, my owl is far away.
and it reveals behind it there's a whole room, but from what you can see when opening the door is a desk
Oh.
with another ghostly figure behind it.
Oh, more. It's a person's office. This is. Try to say hello to this person over here. I guess. Do they ignore me again?
They do ignore you, yes.
Sit
You and
down
your
in the
low
chair.
charisma.
Low charisma.
Weren't you the one with low charisma? No, it was
No, I have the
Tolv.
highest
me.
charisma. Oh
Tolv
no,
is
second
I
highest.
was thinking Tolv, my bad.
We're tied technically. But
Yeah.
what's the door on the left and right? It's like there's two doors, maybe.
It's just open down here.
No, it's open. Yeah, it's open on the left. On the right side, where you're pointing, where I think Leo is
Yeah, that's
pointing
me.
to. It is normal wooden door. However, it does seem to have a abjuration symbol on it. It doesn't seem to be emanating any magic, but it does have that symbol on it.
Anything on this person's desk that's of interest?
Not really. Just in front of them is like an really, really old deed, it looks like. There's a couple of books and papers.
My
Nothing
detect
too
magic
much.
is still on. What do I detect?
What you've been detecting so far, for the most part.
And
Nothing
anything through
new.
what's? I mean, it goes through walls.
Only out to 10 feet. So if there's something in the middle of the room, can't really detect that.
Alright.
It's 30 feet.
Oh, was it 30?
Yes, but
It's 30 feet through walls.
it can
but it's blocked.
penetrate.
It's blocked by a certain amount of different objects.
Like 3 feet of wood. I'm sure that door's not 3 feet thick.
Who knows? See.
I mean, if the door is metal,
If you're going up against the wooden door, no, it's just a wooden door. Up against the wooden door, you detect a small amount of. No, you don't detect necrotic magics as much as a source of necrotic magic.
I knew there was necrotic. All right, who wants to open the door?
All right.
I stand back.
I'm gonna move Ray way the hell back here.
I'm waiting
yeah.
for one of you guys to say "ladies first."
All
I'm
right.
going to crouch behind this chair for cover and get my bow at the ready.
I'm gonna guidance myself and open the door.
You open the door, and what you see in front of you on a little pedestal thing is a tome.
Bingo.
Yep, there it is.
And can I read the tome?
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
He's got good wisdom, though.
Wisdom saving throw. All right.
Yep.
So. Nat 20.
Nat 20.
what?
I said
For
he's
20.
due for 20.
Nice.
Dude, why couldn't we be fighting something, man? I'd be like blowing shit up. All right, yeah. So 28.
So you look at this book and you just you feel as if anybody that weren't if they weren't as mentally sound as you would just absolutely lose their mind trying to read this. Like it seems to be um is malefic
Kinda
the right term?
trying to take over
Maleficent?
my mind.
Not maleficent,
No.
but like it seems to be trying to attack you or attack your psyche
Okay.
as you're reading it. Like benevolent in the other one.
Malicious?
Malicious.
Malicious, there you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, guys, do not read this book. Little safety tip. So yes, I
But
do read it.
it seems to be a lot new. It's still an old tome, don't get me wrong, but it seems to be a lot newer than most of the books that you've been seeing up until this point.
Probably because it's a magic book. It doesn't get old.
Right.
Fair enough. It also what I more meant by that was it seems to have been written much earlier or much
So
more.
it might
More recent.
might
Yeah.
have up to date information.
Right. All right. I'm gonna continue reading, I guess, right? Or move to
Okay.
the end. Am I seeing anything that might help us out?
You keep reading into it, and it does come to you're turning the pages. You keep reading into it, and it does finally come to a page where it mentions where the Hand of Vechna could be located. It
And
mentions at this point. It mentions a wizard from a while, from a long time ago. It used to be cross-referencing the maps that you currently know in the middle of the Mirror of Dead Men.
Oh,
It
of course.
mentions it mentions jeez, this word is
Spell it.
Spell it.
I'm gonna post it.
Yep. That works.
In a ver in a in Arabs
Any arves.
Any arves.
Any arv.
Yeah, any
any
arves.
tower in the middle of the Mirror of Dead Men.
oh, perfect.
Oh. Wait, does this mean that Nicholas has a connection to Vechna? Well, because he can summon spirits of the dead.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
because he ended up taking that from the
Because he was
barbarian, right?
and he's from the Mirror of. He lived in the Mirror of Dead Men, and he can summon spirits of the dead.
Maybe he secretly had the Hand of Vechna this entire time.
Does that mean we have to go
Maybe.
all the way back to like Waterdeep practically?
Pretty much.
Yep.
Ay.
All right. So I am gonna.
Oh wait. Does it say anything about the eye?
I don't know.
It did. It mentions. It does mention the eye, and that possibly could be where. It mentions that they both could be in the tower.
Well,
All
I guess
right.
that'd be
However,
technically
obviously,
true
you know that
eventually.
one of those, while it may have been corrected then when this was written, it's definitely not correct now.
So we're not leaving this book here, right? We're taking it. Do you want to leave it here for the Red Wizards to find?
If Tolv had to make a wisdom saving throw just to look at the damn thing, do you really think we should be bringing this thing with us?
I mean,
This is
actually,
obviously a grimoire of necrotic information.
actually. Crap, that means the Red Wizards are basically right there.
And they don't even know it? Or maybe they do and they just want the other part.
So
I'd hate to bring the eye right to them.
yeah. Let me just test something real quick, and I fire a flaming bolt at the book.
Well, let me freaking move back first.
I'm not gonna hit you.
Yeah.
Roll it, roll it, roll it.
Sure, go to roll and tackle.
Yeah, sure.
I think it's magical. It's not gonna.
I mean, it's a 20.
Dirty 20.
Adrian, what's your AC?
Why?
Pew, pew.
What's your AC?
It's not 20.
You fire the arrow at the book, and it seems to come right back at you with double the intensity.
I cast shield. My AC is now 23.
Oh.
Lucky bastard.
Well,
That would have hurt.
I say, don't try to hit it.
Yeah, that's been a 46 piercing with 8 fire damage.
Well, the fire wouldn't have doubled, but
Oh.
Still, it would have been 50 damage off of my 59, well, currently 56 hit points. That would have hurt.
I just say we just leave it here and move on. I have a bad feeling if we try to take the book.
Yeah,
Well,
these,
please throw in the bag of holding if you want to try to put it in. It's up to you.
I
then
mostly
we have
just
to
don't-
get by all these ghosty thingies to try with this book who's probably going to kill us.
Right.
Hmm.
I think
I'm
we
mostly
try to-
just
when Harlequin offers to put it in her bag of holding, she looks into it, and it seems to be just a regular bag. Anything that was in the bag of holding isn't in there.
Oh, it's inaccessible right now because it's in a different
Wait.
pocket plane.
no, that's interesting though, because you could hide it inside the real bag, and then once we leave the bag, you can't reach into the real bag. You just reach into the dimension bag.
I'm kind of confused. So, is it a real bag
Yeah.
of holding that's just not accessible right now? Is that
Yeah,
what's
yeah,
going on?
Right.
Yeah.
Because all
Anything
dimension.
that was in the dimensional plane that the bag of holding has is inaccessible, as
Okay.
the bag of holding looks to be just a regular bag now. If that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, ideally, we would have put this very dangerous book in a safe place like the bag of holding, but since we're not able to access it, as much as I want to bring this book, we might have to leave it.
Okay, we should at least make
Can we
it
check
less.
this out?
Should at least make it harder to find as we leave.
How do
It
you?
was pretty hard to find. for
Dude,
the
we had to go
first
through how many
place.
checks to get
I'm
here?
telling you.
Well, I mean, we could at least, put it on a shelf.
I don't want to touch it. You don't understand. It's this thing tried to.
What do you think you were doing while you were reading it? It wasn't like you were moving the pages with your thoughts.
No, I mean, actually pick it up and move it.
Mage hands exist.
All right, you want to try that? That's fine. Did
Yeah,
you
I'll
want
try
to check
it.
this out over here before we run out of here?
Adrian's gonna try to mage hand it over onto a shelf.
I don't really want to take the book because I don't want to be hit with late fees.
Fuck you. All right. So, Adrian, as soon as you lift the book off of the pedestal,
Move out the way.
everybody, don't move your tokens.
I'm way over here.
I know. I'm talking about don't move your tokens from where you are currently. Adrian, you
God
move.
damn
You,
it.
you lift the book off of the pedestal, and Rayon, Tolv, and Adrian, what you see is the ghost behind the desk just starts shrieking. Our master's legacy shall not be taken from this place. As
Drop the
I
book,
put
drop the
the
book,
book
drop the book,
back
drop the
down.
book, drop the book.
as she her ghostly form disappears and instead turns into a flaming skull.
Oh, God.
Harlequin, what
Yeah.
you see is the ghost disappear and start turning in all manner of undead.
God damn it.
I had to do it.
No, you didn't.
We were leaving, and you were like, "Let's lift it up."
Yeah, okay, thief.
I wasn't trying to take it. I was trying to hide it.
That's the same thing as taking.
I mean,
Moving an object from
Yeah.
one place to another, you have to take it.
Hey man, I'm just glad I get to blast something.
Yeah, I was wondering if you guys are gonna walk out of here without it or not, or without moving it.
Adrian has certain responsibilities, and he already has a vampire on his conscience, 2 even.
Okay.
All right, what do we got?
So, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
I'm just replacing things right now. You guys remember all the ghosts, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
There were a
yeah.
lot.
I should ask because it's 9:30 at night. Are we going to combat with this now?
Or are we gonna start the combat next time?
That's up to you guys. If you want to start it now and continue it later, if you want to do it next time.
Sabre
go.
has places to be tonight, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I got to lock myself down in a hotel room before the storm hits here.
All right, cool.
I mean, we can start, though. I mean, I'm fine. I mean, storm's not going to start. Let me see what's going on right now here.
I mean, let's at least see what we're dealing with.
Get the order and
Yeah, the storm's not supposed to ramp up till 2 in the morning, so I'm good.
we get a round or 2 in. What do you think?
Yeah, could get a round in or 2.
Yeah.
All right.
Looks like around
Everything
midnight.
is placed down. / on the right layer now.
Okay.
Hurry, roll me initiative.
Where's the thing?
Yeah, wait for the thing first.
Oh, you have to read the initiative counter?
There
You
we
don't
go.
actually have to.
I don't think you have to
I
wait.
don't think you have to either, but
It's
Okay.
proper etiquette.
It's sick.
I'll do it this way.
Adrian apparently is on the ball.
Of course, Ron's freaking out right now. We got roll 10.
I rolled another d20. I rolled another 20.
What? Ones and 20s, dude. What the heck, man?
well, he's been rolling natural ones up until this point. Now he's rolling nat 20s.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god. It's
So
like your
that
third
Fucking
one?
hilarious. Yeah. No, that's my 4th one. Oh no, third one. I had
How-
a 19 in there.
How many have you rolled? How many rolls have you made total?
Oh, he's
3,
rolled
4.
several.
11 rolls.
Okay. So not as crazy as last night.
You mean a week ago?
Yeah. Don't
All
question
right.
my sense of time.
Let me just add in a turn or round counter.
Adrian,
This is not good, guys.
you had to lift the book.
I did. I had to lift the book.
What do you do about it?
I'm gonna try to one-shot a flame skull.
Adrian, go ahead.
Yeah. So how does I'm just
You're
gonna
shooting a flame skull with a
shoot the-
fire arrow. You know that, right?
the fire doesn't do that much.
It's only an extra d6.
It's only the d6. Yeah, I'm shooting the flame skull with triple advantage. So how's a 26 for 21 magical piercing?
28 is not like a 26, but he's bloodied, but still alive. It'll let me
Yep.
change the health bar. That would be great. Thank you.
That'd be pretty tough to one-shot it.
But obviously the fire doesn't do jack squat.
Right. Tolv, off to you.
Let's see. Should I fire a firebolt at it? No.
If you want.
Go ahead.
No, that's okay. Let's go with a. Who's behind me? Let's. I want to make sure I hit this damn thing. All right, let's go for a first level guiding bolt.
Okay.
And I am just going to use my 10 for my port. And that'll be a 18 hit.
That's a hit. Roll for damage.
All right. So 1, 2, 3. Where's my fourth one? I think I have a fourth one. All right, I'll have to roll another d6 after this. That's 8. 8 points of damage.
10 points radiant.
And it's whoever hits it next.
Funny enough,
has
the radiant
advantage.
doesn't seem to do any extra.
Yeah.
But it's 10 points of radiant damage. And it is whoever's next has advantage on it. And I am going to go 5 and 20, 25. I'm going to get over here 30. And I'm done.
All right. Enemy's turn. What's your movement speed?
Oh, is that another flame skull down there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We're told.
We also got Undead Red Robin Hood, if you remember from the earlier game here.
Yep.
Hey, that's all of them. They seem to dash towards Harlequin and Toll on the outside of the room that most of you are in. Another enemy. All right, so these skeletons do look like they're archers. However, they're running behind whatchamacallit, bookcases to get some cover. Harlequin, while this guy is moving around this way, he's going to pop off a shot at you.
How rude.
What do you mean, how rude? You guys came in and attempted to take his master's knowledge. How does an 18 sound?
I will shield out of the staff.
Okay. And I'm running around the corner.
I have 4 charges remaining.
Harlequin, what are you going to do?
All right, it's time to pull out the big guns. I am going to first initiate Blade Song. As a bonus action, I am going to begin my very smooth river dance. And while I do that, I am going to cast a 4th level spell. Stay away, undead. I am going to cast Improved Invisibility. Greater Invisibility.
Okay.
And she is about to go ninja. The bat is going to disengage. So let's get that out of the way first. He is going to go 15 and maybe another 15. Is that cool?
Yep, just be aware that there might be some fireballs.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to try to get into that plant area
All
with the
the
bat.
pets are lined up for a fireball.
I know. I just I just saw that.
Well, I'm
But
hoping Rayon takes out that top one, and then the bottom
Yeah.
one's just gonna go after Tolv.
And otherwise, I'm hoping that Adrian is the main target.
Is there anywhere else I can put this bat? I don't really think there's a better option, to be honest.
No.
If you're safe there.
Yeah, well, not 100% safe, but it's like the best option. And then she is going to use her increased movement speed. She is going 15. And she sees, uh-oh, there's undead down there. There's also undead up here. He looks fairly wounded, though, so she's hoping the paladin will take care of it. And she is going to move maximum speed over to Laverne. That is going to be the end of her turn.
Rayon.
Okay, well, bonus action. I am going to cost Divine Fulvo.
Okay.
So it'll be an extra 1d4 to my damage rolls here. And
Adrian, your charisma checks are no longer at disadvantage.
and I'm
Oh,
going to
yeah.
move, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. Move, jump on top of the desk here and try to hit the skull.
Kill
Go
it.
ahead.
25 to hit.
That is a hit.
I think he does get advantage, but
For 12 slashing, 3 radiant.
This is
Oh, I do have
flattered-
advantage, but whatever.
well, you do it anyways. Because if it's a crit, it's dead for sure. Oh, never mind. It's dead.
Yeah.
All right, I got to sign out. See you guys.
No.
All right.
Okay. So much for doing a couple of rounds.
That's what I was saying, because I knew he had to leave soon, so I was like...
We could get back to his turn.
That's okay. We
15,
get back
20.
to his turn. Right.
Yeah, let me go through the initiative. Yeah, the rest of this round, and then we can come back next week at the start of Adrian. So that sound good?
That
All right,
sounds
I'm
good.
going to hole up right there. That's the maximum movement, so...
All right.
Yep.
Got some flame skulls. What are we gonna do?
Some flame skulls? You mean more than just the one?
Oh, yeah, there's another one that's in the middle aisle there, and I'm sure there's like another one somewhere.
Yeah, there he is.
I see one. I don't see.
I saw some movement lines. So
Well, I'm
over
sure the
here.
person at the front desk is one, too.
Although if it was just flame skulls, Adrian could take them all on his own. All of them.
Sorry, I'm just trying to find the right little like token thing. Like what? Not invisibility.
We can't even see it.
Yeah, I know. But this is for next time.
That's for you. Yeah.
Actually, Toll will see it here in a second. So a Toll that's moving its full movement and then it's casting a spell. Can anybody that can see it? I don't think anybody that can see it can counterspell it.
No.
We are going to cast Blur.
Oh,
So you guys will have disadvantage on attack rolls against them.
Okay.
Okay.
No. Then there's there, behind the bookcase. And zombies, and that should be the round. I don't think any of them are really going to be able to attack the turn, unfortunately, but y'all will have fun on next Friday.
okay then. So, if we kill everything, are we then going to take the book then?
That's
that?
it.
Well, let's. Hopefully, we can get through this without dying, and then we'll see.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Right. Beginning of Adrian's turn.
we got
That'll
on.
be it for
Oh,
today.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, how are the puzzles?
I thought it was good. That was good. I don't know if
Yeah.
you heard before, like when I said hindsight being 2020, there was a big, hand in the middle of the thing. We should have figured that out straight away.
I'm just glad I checked the skeletons. 'Cause I'm like, the skeletons there's something I have to do with the skeletons. So.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I'm just trying to think, because the start of Adrian's turn, the end of Adrian's turn, something is getting taken off of this map.
Yeah, it'll be
Well-
Adrian.
Or
My first I could just turn on spiritual guardians.
Hmm.
Or
that was a satisfying hit against that flame skull, by the way.
Where was Paul's other nat 20 there? When did that happen?
A lot of
Initiative.
his nat 20s were on physical dice.
I
That-
rolled.
I know there was a nat 20 on the initiative. There was a nat 20 on the wisdom save.
Yeah. And there was, I thought it was
That's
another one.
like
Reading
like-
reading the book.
4 or 5 of them.
Well, that was the wisdom save.
My rolls today were 3, 10, 3, 13. That was for Portland. Right. Then I did 16, 20, 7, 19, 15, 20, 20. And I think I rolled something electronically too.
write down your rolls. What
So
the hell?
I think you rolled 2 nat 20s because I think the other one was a dirty 20.
I mean,
No.
when
But
you
yeah, it might have been.
when you have luck like Paul's, it's best to track all your rolls
Yeah.
to make sure you're not going crazy.
I was going to start tracking my rolls just because that's the geek I am.
Yeah.
Did you guys like
So,
the little thing I put at the end of the podcast last time?
Yeah.
Yep.
I still take a look at it. Me too.
I had to
yeah.
use the Spanish Flea. That was like the perfect song for that.
I'm trying to remember the game show that came from. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, a lot of
But yeah, I
places
hope
use
you guys
that.
all enjoyed the session.
Yep.
Yeah.
And start of next session, this guy right here is gonna die.
We'll see, friendo. We'll see.
I mean, maybe. He might be left with some hit points, like maybe 10.
All right, everybody, we're gonna wrap this up here. So interesting puzzle night for that D&D there. So we'll look ahead and see what happens in this fight. I am not. My character is not happy that Adrian tried to lift that book up, but I guess that's what happens. That was his decision to do. And so like I said before, check out my breakdown videos on the $10 Reborn subclasses. So check those out. I already done 2 of them. Third one's coming out on Sunday morning. I'm going to try to get this video published to YouTube as soon as I can. Might have to do it from the hotel room or tomorrow morning from work. But I am going to try to get it up at least to YouTube tonight so it'll be on VOD. All right, guys. Well, that'll do it for me. Check us out again next Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Every Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern, right here in Sabre Wolf Gaming, 2Ms. There's a live chat. If you want to jump in the live chat, go ahead and join us there. All right. Have a good night.